Welcome back to the Chit.com show where the memes are made up and the score matters. Today we've got Elliot Golden of LinkedIn fame. Daniel, I know you did a lot of background research on Elliot right before the show, right? So what's your inaugural question?
Um, what is the golden rule?
Ooh.
I would say that the golden rule is silence is golden, but golden ain't silent, which is part of what's going on here.
Okay. Very
I like
nice.
it. What are the light bulbs all about that are by your name? There's a light bulb on either side. Don't tell me that means golden.
No, it was more like insightful, seeking wisdom in that moment. When I put it together, I was also still trying to work on kind of an ADHD coaching business. I was kind of thinking like the light bulb around coaching.
No, bro, you still need to work on it. Like that, I was telling Daniel in the pregame show that you have this gift that you can give to the coaching world, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like when this goes viral, they need to hire you.
Well, when I need an attorney, I'll hire you.
The old ping pong strategy.
That's how Nvidia's worth $3 trillion, man.
Yeah.
Well, gives $100 billion to OpenAI. OpenAI gives $100 billion to Oracle. Oracle buys $100 billion worth of compute from Nvidia. Everyone wins until they don't.
Cycle of life. Was that Daniel?
I was gonna say. So also in the pregame, Elliot mentioned that he is a macro manager. Does your ADHD coaching side business help in your macro management as well? Considering it seems like most younger generation nowadays has an issue with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I was telling Daniel more about what I do, which is product management. And I kind of mentioned that I have to be part of a lot of different meetings and teams to just get things done and move the ball forward. And he quipped, so you're a micromanager? And I said, actually, I'm a macro manager, which means I'm just kind of overseeing the bigger picture in that way. I haven't really directly managed a lot of Gen Z folks, but I could see my approach, which is very much trust, collaborate, and teach, being better than many of the other management styles that I've experienced in my career.
Okay.
The 3 T's of macro management: trust, collaborate, and teach.
I probably just need an A in there, and I could just call it tact.
Tact. Analyze. You got to do a lot of analysis when you're talking to people. That's what I do. I'm like a detective, man. I'm analyzing things.
You're like Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
Does that make Dan Watson?
Yeah, Dan is Watson, and he's like IBM Watson. He's mostly AI.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm not real. I'm not actually here.
He's a 3D ChatGPT printed hologram.
Yeah. He's another dimension.
But don't we all want to be like, I don't want to, this is not a political show, but we kind of all want to be in a little bit of a different dimension, maybe a better dimension. That's what I think. We can all aspire to be better off, you know?
The dissociation is our friend these days in a lot of ways.
Unlucky though. I was talking to our last guest, Natalie, about that. I was like, so many people are checked out, AKA disassociated entirely. And I asked her, how can we stop that? So I want to ask you, Elliot, without because tuning into all the news is crazy, right?
Yeah.
But how do we get checked in?
Well, I think it's the idea of admitting that it's real, right? We're on our phones so much. We're on the internet, and the way that the algorithms are set up, in a lot of cases, they're set up to essentially confirm biases you already hold based on a ton of data that they've collected without your consent. So it's designed to drive anxiety. It's designed to drive anger. And it's also designed to essentially tell you there's nothing you can do about it.
It really is. It's like you're in a jail and you can't get out. Like, those impossible Minecraft prisons. Yeah. That you just can't get out.
It would be like that. The other part about it is that they essentially said, there's nothing you can do about it. Everything's the same.
It is, though.
Will get better, and it won't work. The fact is that nothing will change unless you make it change. And I think what happened in Minnesota over the last couple of weeks will kind of skirt the tragic events and the murders that happens there. But the fact that the community writ large showed up in a peaceful but not docile manner to face down very heavily armed, probably very poorly trained federal agents who were there to do a job that didn't need to be done.
Yeah.
That is community writ large risking it all, literally risking it all, because 2 people died because of bad actors making bad decisions. But you have the community there essentially standing up and saying no. And
yeah, and I created this, and like I'm not doing a whole lot, but I made this Facebook post, not Facebook, this Instagram post when Renee Good, was shot. But all I get are trolls who have very one-sided views, if you know what I mean. That's all I get.
Yeah, and some of them are real, and some of them are people who just want to be pissed off at somebody who appears different.
And some might even be bots, like Daniel.
I think we're just gonna rip on Daniel because he has a nice head of hair.
No, he really does.
Together, like 1 + 1 = 2 or 3.
I was always jealous of Daniel in high school because he got all the babes and he had all the hair, and I got none of the babes and had none of the hair, And so I was like, God.
And now you it's still that same way.
It's still the same thing. We're in the same reality, okay. Whether I like it or not.
You and I remember high school very differently.
You were the cool one in high school, Daniel. What are you talking about?
I'm pretty sure you and I both sat at lunch table together, like alone.
Yeah,
it was just you and me.
Yeah. Eric didn't even sit with us.
That's what I remember.
Yeah. Whatever, man. We were the funny ones. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, pain drives humor.
Yeah.
It also drives art. I don't know
if
we can call this art, but we'll see. We'll see where it goes.
What kind of artist would you be in another life, Elliot, if you were an artist?
So I played music a lot of my younger life and was in a rock bands in college.
So was our former co-host. He was the tuba player of the rock band.
Oh yeah. You were the Roots?
Yeah, they were the Roots. Wait, so what did you play? What instrument?
I played bass, and then I did a little bit of trombone playing. Trombone was my main instrument.
I was trombone too. Nice.
There you go.
Yeah.
I knew I liked you. Yeah, so
I was also saxophone.
Saxophone?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was one of those things. A couple of friends were just jamming out, and it seemed kind of fun. So they were like, "Oh yeah, we don't know anybody who plays bass." So I just picked up the bass one summer and taught myself. I would say I was a mediocre. It was like a B tier, using your terminology, bass player. But I did a lot of things to help get gigs and stuff. And we ended up working for the school. We opened up for Method Man and Red Band one year because they came to GW.
Dang.
And then Bloodhound Gang. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, Bloodhound Gang.
At the
you opened for Bloodhound Gang?
Head of the Discovery Channel song.
Yeah. You and
me, babe, ain't nothing but mammals.
Yeah.
So what is your thought on sex on the Discovery Channel? Should that be on or off the Discovery Channel?
I don't watch TV, so I don't even know.
Because it's gotten really weird lately.
Yeah, who does watch
Tell
TV?
Tell me more.
Who watches TV? Yeah. I don't watch TV. I don't know.
Yeah. I read. That's just my...
You read? What are your mechanisms for finding a book? I know you read a lot of books and you post about them. So what's your how do you find a book that's worth reading?
Yeah, so whenever I'm on a job interview, I ask who I'm interviewing with to recommend a book. Whenever I connect with folks, I haven't asked you for a book recommendation, Max, but maybe I should. Well, actually, we'll do that in a moment. I want to.
All right.
When I share book recommendations, I try in the comments to ask people what I should read next, and things like that. And then sometimes I'll go on Reddit and I'll say "Oh, I enjoyed this book. What other books are like it?"
That's good.
And kind of go from there. So
you could ask AI if you wanted to. AI's got some good input.
I could, but a lot of that is based on Reddit.
It is based on Reddit. Yeah, based on trolls.
Yeah, I want to dive. I don't want the summary. I want to dive deep in and dive in to kind of figure some things out and try and understand why. So I did a post on LinkedIn probably 3 months ago, and I think the hook that I did was "There's another woman in my life, and it's not what you think." And
Your
it was about
daughter?
no, it was about Libby, the library app.
Oh. You
Yeah,
did a little. Did you do a plug for free? I do that sometimes.
I only do Libby. So I have library cards with my local library, and I have a library card with the Boston Public Library.
Ah,
And essentially, when I find a book that I want, I'll look and see if it's on either of the libraries, and I'll either put it in my holds list because sometimes they're out, and you need to wait months to get it. And then
yeah.
other times if I really really want a book, I'll spill to the list of available now and sort by popularity, and just look until I see a cover I like, and then read the description and then take it. And very much like I'm listening to a book, I'll kind of cheat on my audiobook with my Kindle book, and I'll
Yeah.
just kind of go back and forth. And oftentimes like in a really really good week, I'll finish 4 books,
Jeez.
but I won't start 4 books. So it'll be like one of those things where I'll finish 2, and then I'll start 2, and they just go really quickly. Now that I work downtown DC, I'm commuting 6 hours a week, 3 days a week downtown. So that's 6 hours of audio listening time.
I love that time, and I love
Yeah.
just listening to audiobooks.
Yeah, and then when I'm walking Norman the Wonder Pup, do that, and then before I go to bed, I basically will go upstairs and get ready and stuff like that, and basically hold my Kindle and read until I pass out.
Nice. So you've met the book king, Ben Stacy, right?
I don't think so.
Oh my gosh, he's got over like I think 50,000 books, and he's a regular poster. He posts with his smile, and like he's got like a little bit of a gap tooth smile, but it like
Okay.
adds to his charm. And like he's got so many books though that like, and I think he's in Virginia, Benstacy, and he's got the alien. But he is like the nicest guy, and he would talk books with you all day long.
Oh, I'd love that. So he owns like 50,000 books or something.
Yeah, he's got a picture with that on LinkedIn that he took a while back ago.
So it's Ben what? Sorry, I'm
Stacy, Stacy.
Okay, like Stacy's mom.
Yeah, Stacy's mom.
She's got it going on.
Yeah. But Daniel likes books too, but he only likes like the weird books like 50 Shades of Grey, right, Daniel?
Yeah,
It's not a
basically.
weird book.
For men it is.
What's the hottest show in the world right now?
What is?
The Rivalry.
Ah.
Yeah, it's. I think we talked about in one of our other podcast episodes about that. It was one of the good news segments where I talked about that guy who had that like 100-page handwritten list of like all the books he read in his life. It was like 5,000 books long or whatever.
That one was good. Yeah, there's this guy that he wrote he wrote a little summary, like a sentence or two, about every book that he read, and then he like would just number them, and like it might even be like they might have gotten it to 500. I think they expanded the project, but it's so good.
Nice. Yeah, so I have now sent a connection request. I'm not usually one to try and multitask when I'm having these conversations.
I won't make you do that again.
The end of the day.
No, but I thought he'd be perfect.
Do it now. I'm not going to do it. And now I've had.
Yeah, he's like a life coach like you too. So like he's he's such a like he's got a real job, and then he's like on LinkedIn kind of a life coach.
Nice. That's kind of what I do. I think in a lot of ways, in terms of kind of getting that squared away. But mostly it's just showing up and being there for people. And I think that's how Max, you and I came to be buddies.
Yeah,
right? You kind of showed up with the memes, and I was like, well, that was your thing, and I would find some things that I liked, and then I send them over to you, and I like a good week. I'll get like 3
You sent me
memes.
like if I don't get my daily dose of Elliot, I feel like I'm left out because he sends me like these like funny videos on Instagram that are
Now
they're
we're
either
Instagram
comedy
pal.
or they're a seal, and it sounds like ngong, 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 ngong.
Yeah, it's or sea lions. Yeah, there's
Sea
the
lion.
seals, there's the
Yeah,
sea lions. I throw in an occasional capybara, and then
yeah.
I recently stumbled across this guy who has a goat farm, and he essentially tries to show his goat to his boss.
But that's
It's serious.
AI.
Is it AI?
Oh, sorry, you don't mean the one where he fights goats one on one?
Yeah, where he like tries to pole vault over a goat.
Yeah, and then the goat will always kick his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So he's done
fake.
21 different reels with different things.
I love that you think that's real.
It's funny.
Now imagine people even older than you trying to figure out if something's AI or not. Isn't it hard now? Like
it's gotten harder. Usually I could kind of tell it just didn't feel right.
You can tell by the yellowing and the sound that makes a background sound, and the video's a little bit yellowed.
Yeah. So that guy is it's all AI.
100%. And I've been posting this is AI, and I've been getting like some comments back of people like, so what, or that's obvious, and I'm like, no, it's not obvious for everybody.
Yeah, I thought it was real, and I was like, no, the only thing that didn't make me feel real about it was the fact that he's never has like a black eye.
Yeah,
because he's literally like going head to head with the goat.
Yeah, Daniel, that's what it's like in a rap battle with me, right? Going toe to toe with the goat.
Pretty much. I try to just let you run into a wall typically, but
yeah, Daniel just lets me do my whole rap, and then he's like,
yeah.
We do I
don't clap back. I just judge his rap.
Yeah, he's just like, well, what's better than that? Silence, like we said, Elliot. What's the golden rule? Silence is golden.
But golden ain't silent. That's the caveat.
That's true.
Well,
I did. Yeah, I don't even know how I got on the sea lion thing. It just kind of showed up, and it was like this sea lion just kind of came out of nowhere. It was like slid in there, and then he just like opened his mouth and was just like, that was the real. And I liked it. I sent it to some people, and all of a sudden, my entire Instagram feed went to sea lions and like AI capybaras, and now I guess AI goats kicking the crap out of bearded farmers.
Yeah, that's me, bro. You like one picture where a woman has nice sea lions, and then like that's all you see for the rest of the show are sea lions, and I'm like, bruh. I like it though. I'm not gonna.
I like to say that I helped destroy your algorithm a little bit. Yeah, so it's just one of those things. Like, I think the funny thing is maybe. Tell me if this is true. So I have people that I send stuff to, and there are certain things I would only send to you, Max, and then there are certain things I would send to a whole list of people. And so I basically like pick and choose who I send it to based on my rotation.
That's what we call being an S tier commentator. Like right there, like that's next level, bro. Wait, I need to send you this clip and somebody else this clip. That's like, oh man, like I like have somebody like that is crazy
in that way. Is that how you Instagram?
I don't do it that hard, but like so like what I do is like I have enough people that send me stuff that I just read those. I don't even look in my reels or whatever. Like I post a lot of reels, and I should know this, but I don't ever really look in there.
Read one and then you go to the next. You don't read one and then start going.
I read all of everybody's. I go like top one and second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one. Sometimes I'll go like if it's like if I can see like 8 sea lions, I'm like well, I'm just gonna do like one for now.
Yeah, and then you come back.
I got to get back like in every hour. I can only do like 24 sea lion sounds in one day. No matter how cute it is, it's like a small child, you know.
What I do is I'll find one, and then I'll just start scrolling, and I'll be like, "Oh, this is funny. I'm going to send this one to Max and my buddy Hertz, and then this one goes to like my youth group kids because it's just funny, and then this one will only go to like one niche person who is like right amount of dork."
No, like it's so funny because it's like a spectrometer,
Yeah.
like and then like some people are in the middle and like in the it can get bigger, but like there are certain people who are only like right here, only down here.
Yeah. It is like that, but I'm curious whether I am more unique in that way, where
I think you're pretty
will
dang
actually
unique. You're sitting there like, what's that meme where the people are with the AI or with the
yeah. It can be like that, I suppose, but I think it's more of an ADHD thing where this made me laugh and gave me this rush of dopamine, and now I think who else
that
could
makes sense.
use this same feeling? And I'm just like boom, 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 and then I go to
Yeah.
the next one. But I get another rush of dopamine because I feel like I've shared something.
Yeah, and
I
you
think
get to like watch it through my
evidence.
eyes. Like, yeah, like oh, he's watching it kind of, and then like
Yeah,
you can laugh again almost.
yeah. But then you get the laugh react, which is just
Yeah.
another little dopamine rush. There, I would say this is not explicitly non-toxic behavior, but it's just it just is at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I
No,
get it, and then I get the dopamine rush for sending it, and then I get the dopamine rush because they saw it and you laugh.
I think sharing reels, like it's like you get a relationship. Yeah. You know, like
It was good.
but like you have this like relationship with this person and you do like that's like I think Daniel, like you send reels as a love language. I don't know. You've never sent me a reel, but I thought we had a bromance, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't really do reels that often. I mean,
Uh,
so when it comes to reels, I mean, you've been mentioning seals. Honestly, that sounds hilarious, and I kind of want to start watching those now. But it's
We're out
usually
there.
it's usually the weird stuff that makes me laugh. So I feel weird
like
sending
messed up
weird
stuff or
reels.
weird?
No, just weird, not
Okay.
messed up stuff, but just weird stuff, and I feel weird sharing that with other people because I don't know if they're gonna get the same kind of laugh that I do
Yeah,
out of it.
sometimes you have to push the boundary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I got one guy who tests it like crazy. My favorite baseball player, Juan Gonzalez. He'll text me stuff that is
you know
like,
Juan
"Ooh, it
Gonzalez?
gets interesting," and I'm like, "Ooh, yeah, that's fun."
Like Juan Gon? You know Juan Gonzalez?
Yeah.
He knows
Okay.
Juan Gonzalez.
So yeah, it's a guy named Juan Gonzalez.
He's my favorite
Reminds me
baseball
of
player, bro. There's only
was
one.
like
There's Juan.
was
How
it
many
Kramer or
Juans are there?
George
Juan.
was it on Seinfeld? Kramer or George who bought John Voight's car, and it wasn't John Voight the actor; it was like John Voight the periodontist.
Yeah, and I think the license plate on the car was Ass Man, and Kramer's like,
Yeah.
"I'm not the Ass Man."
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the proctologist is like, "That's because I am the Ass Man."
Yeah. well, he sat on the swirly pasta and had to go to the proctologist. That show is it essentially holds up. You can never make it now, just in general, but
it has so many just 90s references, but it's so good.
We're making it now just in podcast form.
We are. This is
the podcast about nothing.
It really is. It's about shit, which is shit, which is nothing.
Parental therapy, Minnesota, Minnesota, ADHD, sea lions, reels, Instagram habits. Yeah.
It really is about nothing, though. So we got to go back to our main theme. Silence is golden. This stream sponsored in part by silence. Once you say it, it's no longer there.
All right, I can't keep quiet anymore. That was
Wait,
rough.
okay, who's that jersey, bro? What is that? What are you coming on wearing that?
Yeah, so this is so I'm an Eagles fan, and I really love Quinyon Mitchell, was their first round pick last year. I think he's an all pro in his second year, and I just love the way he plays and stuff like that. But there was a lot of people who had Quinyon Mitchell jerseys, cool, and I was like, what if I got his college jersey? That would be pretty cool. So I searched like everywhere and ultimately found this is almost certainly not an authentic jersey, but it was printed and shipped over from China, and I love it.
Mm.
And so this is my Quinton Mitchell Toledo jersey. He's a Toledo Mud Hen.
The stream sponsored by Goods from China.
Tariff.
Timu.
Yeah, this is basically a Timu Toledo jersey.
The 3 T's: tariffs, Timu, and terrorism.
I've heard worse slogans.
I forgot what we did. The 3 L's earlier. I don't know. My memory's not very good.
It was
Three T's. It was something.
So I did make a good relation back joke. You guys just suck. Got it. If we're gonna be like Seinfeld, we got to do a lot of jokes and then callbacks.
All callbacks. Like, yeah, we'll get there. We're only 25 minutes in.
Okay, good. Ooh, as the director of this show, I was very uneasy. But then my name is John F. Kennedy. Was it you or Juan that sent me a John F. Kennedy meme the other day? One of you. Well, that was.
I don't know if I sent a John F. Kennedy meme.
Okay. That was probably Juan, my favorite baseball player.
You know who my
I was really excited that you actually knew Juan Gonzalez, though.
What, Daniel?
Pablo Sanchez is the best baseball player.
Tiempo pobre, un home run.
Real ones now.
Do you know what that's from, Elliot? Pablo Sanchez?
No.
You're like, you're just out of the cusp for backyard baseball.
Okay. Yeah, I have some friends who played it, but I did not. They played it on like an emulator during college.
Yeah.
I was doing a lot of Super Smash Brothers during college.
Daniel and I were doing a lot of Super Smashing too, but not brothers, more like sisters.
We know that's not true. GoldenEye was huge my freshman year of college, and then
what are the rules of GoldenEye?
What's that?
The rules: no golden guns, no odd job,
slappers.
Yeah, definitely no odd job. But yeah,
and preferably no Jaws. Jaws is like a soft rule.
Well, isn't Jaws just? He's really tough, but he was really easy to hit because of his height, I think.
Oh yeah, maybe you were just being a hard ass if you picked Jaws.
Yeah, I liked playing with him just because he was my favorite villain.
Yeah. My favorite Bond villain was probably James Bond.
Okay.
Wait, he's a villain?
They should probably do one where Bond turns.
That would be cool.
That would be
They tried to turn him, I thought, at one point.
Craig to whomever's going to be next, where he turns heel.
I'm picking Idris Elba, man, for the next Bond. Who do you pick, Daniel? I pick Idris Elba.
Ooh,
it's got to be someone British, right? That's the rule.
He's British.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I can't think of anybody.
Daniel's like, well, I would like to be the next James Bond, please. If you just allow me to be the governor of your movie.
Was Pierce Brosnan British? I thought he was American.
I believe he's British.
British,
isn't it? No, he's definitely British. Like 100. Well, he's from Wales, I think, actually. Or Ireland. Ireland or Wales, but when you talk to a girlie from there, you don't really get too focused on the accent. Like when I just switched to Australian.
I'm gonna vote for Henry Cavill, actually.
Who?
Is he
Henry Cavill.
Oh, that'd be a good pick. Henry Cavill. Yeah. But he's not British.
Yeah. I got two in mind. Benedict Cumberbatch and Tom Hardy.
Those would be great picks. I would especially like Tom Hardy because I feel like he could fulfill what we just talked about of going bad. Because like Tom Hardy is bad in a lot of shows / movies.
Yeah. What was the the Tom Hardy movie where he plays the twins.
Yeah,
The twin.
that was good.
I think he played twin mobsters, right?
Yeah. My favorite of his though was the MMA fighting one.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah, it was good. I forgot what it's called. Fighter or something.
Okay, now I'm gonna go on a deep dive. Yeah, I'm still trying to find. I'm trying to find the movie where he played both the twins from the British mobsters, identical twins. But we'll see. Well, I'll figure it out. I'll probably think of it like right as I'm about to go to sleep, and I'll have to DM you it. Also, it's possible that someone else was in that role, and it's not Tom Hardy.
Oh. Yeah, I could play Tom Hardy in a biopic. I'd be like,
No, it was Tom Hardy. It was Legend.
Legend. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a very good movie.
Do you have to have the subtitles on to listen?
Yeah, he played both twins.
Yeah.
In that.
You have to have the subtitles on to listen to that guy, though.
The mumble actor.
He's a mumble actor. They're like these mumble rappers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he's great. And you start looking at what his IMDb is, just like banger after banger after banger, and he just crushes whether he's like a lead or a supporting actor, and that just kills. Like, I don't know if I ever thought about Tom Cruise is a phenomenal lead actor, but I don't recall him ever being like a supporting actor. Maybe it's just not how he plays. But then I think about like
he kind of was in a Few Good Men, but not exactly. But like,
yeah, he was like a co-lead with Nicholson.
Yeah, he was a co-lead. There you go.
Yeah, but then I think about Nicholson, where he was like the co-lead from A Few Good Men, but then he was so good in As Good as It Gets, and he could play these small parts and crush, just like Anthony Hopkins. But like, he won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor playing Hannibal Lecter in Silence of the Lambs.
And then he won it for The Father, as the oldest winner at 81.
Yeah. But then the crazy part about it is he was only in Silence of the Lambs for like 12 minutes.
Yeah, and he's so good. Like, he's like that in what's that show about the Westworld? And it's about AI taking over. Like, that's a really good show. That needs to be like featured by some people. But he was only in like part of it in season 1 and on Westworld, and he killed it with Ed Harris.
Yeah, Ed Harris was phenomenal.
Oh my gosh, that gives me chills. That show.
HBO has been crushing it TV wise consistently since like the early 90s.
Yeah,
like dating back to like Dream On, the Larry Sanders Show, all the way through.
Yeah. Sopranos for the 90s, yeah.
The Wire.
Yeah, Sopranos.
The Wire, yeah.
The Wire.
No, I feel like The Wire's an early 00s, but I guess there was some 90s in it.
Yeah, and then there's Oz.
Yeah.
Which is a super intense show. But like from Oz, like if you look at like the cast list from Oz, it's just like so many people who are still relevant in acting today. It's absolutely nuts how many actors came off that show. And a lot of them ended up on like Law and Order.
Yeah.
In some capacity. Like the guy who played the priest played a psychologist. One of the Irish guys is the guy named Elliot on SVU.
Yeah.
He was on Oz for like all the seasons.
I haven't been able to watch Law and Order again ever since I took a class on it in high school.
Okay.
And like the teacher would just play it.
You were talking about law school.
No, it could be in law school, but Law and Order fits high school more than law school. Let's just put it that way.
Okay. Well, what about Suits?
Suits I can kind of get into, especially because it's so absurd. Like, I hope if anybody believes that's the practice of law, they need to stay away from the law.
I say the same thing about Landman. Landman is so
okay. I've heard some good things.
It's a good show, but it's nothing like being an actual Landman, like at all.
Okay.
Daniel says that from experience because we had a Landman on this show. Jake
Well,
Lacaze.
I went to school to be a landman too.
I know, but like, remember how he one-upped you and was like, "But that's my job."
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of shows that I started watching or that I watched that I really enjoyed.
The Wire and Sopranos. Come on, bro, you got to say that.
Sopranos. I'm talking about recent ones.
Oh,
there. Shrinking, I really enjoyed, and Stick on Apple TV Plus.
I've been watching Shrinking. I'm on season 2 or 3. Like the lady that got like, how she got unalived. I was like, that's so weird.
With the killer.
Yeah.
The killer's, also, I really enjoyed Poker Face. It's a Bravo, and
we watched that with my parents, and like they're like after like a season, they're like, well, we're kind of tired of this.
The second season, it changes a lot.
Like, it gets a little bit weird in the second season.
Yeah, but fun weird. It's still enjoyable, and it's so unique. That's why I really enjoyed it. I kind of binged.
But as somebody who plays a lot of poker, it's so fake. Nobody has that ability. Come on.
I mean, it's just like Monk, like the defective detective back in the day, the USA show, like that. That was, I mean, nobody can like figure out who the person is and then solve the case every time with all of those neuroses. And yes, like those neuroses exist, and it might make someone a really good detective, but I mean, not realistic in any way.
Yeah. It's like this show, like, what's it called? I think it's called like Gifted, or like it's something where the woman has that like monk-like ability to like solve crimes.
Yeah. And then there's Homeland. Did you ever
I don't think I've seen Homeland.
So it was based on an Israeli show. So the Israeli show, I think it was 2 seasons, and in that one, an Israeli commando is rescued after 15 years after going missing. And it turns out he was essentially broken, brainwashed, and programmed to lead a terrorist attack in Israel. They did the same thing. They reset it in America with Claire Danes as somebody who is like bipolar and off her meds, who believes it's going to be a terrorist attack, and it just goes and like
it just goes with it.
But the thing is, that the guy is compromised, and he's about to pull off a terrorist attack, and she suspects, but you don't know, and it's the first 2 seasons especially are exceptional.
Yeah, Daniel one time did a terrorist attack on me. He goes, "Bro, where's your bathroom?" And I was like,
then he pointed me to his urinal.
True, I did. I pointed him to my urinal for real. I was like,
I said, "Max, this is not a urinal situation." I said, I can use it if you want me to.
You rode that urinal reverse cowgirl style, yeah?
Exactly.
There was one time
comedy is much needed in these times.
Yeah. I was driving my then 2-year-old oldest daughter up to Pennsylvania from DC to visit my parents. It was just the 2 of us. And she had to go to the bathroom, and she was toilet training, and stuff like that. And I went to go put her. We stopped at the McDonald's as an emergency. I go, and I was like, the toilet in the men's room was taken, and the only option I had was to literally like hold her and hover her over the urinal so she could pee.
Oh. That whole story, I was like waiting on bombshells of like that she's got to go number 2, because this is the number 2 podcast. Come on.
Well, it's your number 2 podcast, but it was a urinal story. So,
oh my God, I thought she was about to shit in the urinal like Daniel did. Do you know how hard it was to clean that shit up? The worst part is he actually did it.
I took out the big parts. Gosh.
That part doesn't even do anything, bro.
You know, I will say one thing I love about kids is that they put you in situations that you would never think that you would get in as an adult. You're just like, nah, that would never happen to me, and then they do it.
Oh yeah.
It's like, oh, okay.
But it does happen.
Keeps life interesting.
Yeah. A lot of my LinkedIn content is like times my kids just roasted the hell out of me.
No, those are my favorite ones for real. Of all of your content, By far, the roasts are like, oh, they're so good.
Yeah, like I think 3 weeks ago, instead of turning on the overhead light, or turning off the fan and turning off the overhead light, I did the reverse, and I said to my oldest daughter, who's now 11, "Oh, I'm so forgetful. I'm sorry. I thought we were going to be reading." And she asked if I had menopause. Menopause.
It makes sense though. Menopause, like it's right there.
We're very open in our household about what's happening, and my wife is going through perimenopause. It's also cheekily called cougar puberty.
Oh man.
Yeah. So it's just the body is ramping down from baby making and ramping into whatever is after that. So it just
fun stuff. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. So she's very open with our kids about, hey, this is what's happening in mommy's body. So I guess some of the things she's like, oh well, some of the things I have is like I have a little bit of like brain fog, and I forget things. So I think she just said like, oh well, if mommy's going through menopause and she's forgetful, then clearly you are going through menopause too.
It makes sense though. Anybody can go through anything,
I'm just
kinda.
an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah. My kids are funny. They're very different, even though they were like same set of DNA, same upbringings. They've lived in the same house their entire lives, but very different.
Yeah.
They're what works for one does not work for the other in almost every case. It's very, very interesting how you have to parent the same kids differently at the same time. And that's why I only have 2 kids.
Daniel, weren't you going to ask something before? Like, I thought you cut in.
Oh, I was just going to make a stupid joke.
Bro, that's what this show is about. You're the co-host of a show about stupid jokes.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt or anything. I was just going to say.
Oh my God.
All I was going to say was, your daughter seized a golden opportunity.
Yeah, she did.
That's funny. Like, I think for my urinal, I am going to get Shiwis, but like every girl I've ever brought this up with is like, that's kind of weird, bro. They're like, wait, does that like exist? And like, yeah, you can get Shiwis on Amazon and it'll help you go in a urinal.
Okay.
But I think that would be a little too weird.
Conversation. That might be why you get so few second dates.
Because I always open with that on the date. Yeah, on my first date, I open with that. I say hi. They're like, yeah, hi. Your name is, Max, and I'm like, no, not really, but okay. Would you ever use a Shiwi? And she's like, Shiwi out of here.
Yeah.
Would you put that?
She wishes she made a different choice.
So would that go on that little shelf right next to your hand sanitizer and your?
Yeah, I was thinking on that shelf. Yeah.
What else is on the shelf, Max?
Some stickers.
Okay.
Well, one just says "wash your hands," and it people think it's a butthole, but it's a sink. No, it's a sink.
Oh, okay.
Daniel's seen it.
I often get those two things confused, so I get
it. Max, are you still doing sticker guesses? Sticker guess contests?
I mean, you're obviously going to get this one. It shows the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know her name, so it would be racist if I gave you money for Asian girl hum. Wait, what's it called?
I'm not saying.
Is it guess the sticker on your mic?
Yeah, we used to do that. Could get like some money on Venmo if you get the sticker.
Okay.
But we're not doing that anymore because it's been way too long since the last one. It would go $1 increased every day. So this one's probably worth like $300.
That
way
money
more than the
probably
value of the sticker. But
was by
Daniel
far
actually,
in Arizona. You could afford a down payment on that house, Dan.
yeah,
That's true. That's true.
Daniel sent me a sticker in exchange for a down payment on his house. And the sticker goes, "This meeting could have been an email."
Nice.
And I was like, "That's a great sticker."
Yeah, those are some of my favorite comments to do. Like something like people are like, "Oh, this meeting could have been an email." Something like, "This email could have been just a conversation you had in your head."
Yeah.
These are
Bro,
moments.
if you think about it, that's every post on LinkedIn. This could have been a
You know,
conversation just in your head. That's like every post I've ever done obviously could have been just something stupid in my head.
oh, it was something stupid in your head, and then it's something stupid in my head, and here we are on your podcast.
That's what I think when you do the sea lion video more than
Yeah.
like once an hour. I'm like, okay, you want me to watch it just because you watched it. I get it.
Yeah, it's a concept called pebbling, which is very much in the neurodivergent community, ADHD, autism, AUDHD, like the autism ADHD combo, where, oh, I like this and I think you would like it too, and I took the time to give it to you, like the male penguins give the pebbles to the female penguins.
Yeah, we also call that the what is it? Point of no return. So it's like there's like a like if you've watched it, you feel too invested, and so you get to watch the end. But then you feel like you have to share it no matter what to certain people. You know, you're like, now I've been through this. It's time that you go through this.
Yeah. There's this one guy on Instagram, and his whole thing is, if I had to see this, so do you.
Yeah.
And then repost.
Yeah, you sent me a few of those. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, like I get it occasionally, and sometimes it's like, this is just stupid, but I think that one was very much.
The one today was funny. The like stretched out like weird on the like it was, I don't know, it just was good.
Yeah, I honestly once I send it, I don't remember what I sent. I would have to go through and actually look and be like, oh yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Because the Venn diagram of things I find funny and you find funny is not a complete circle, but there's pretty good overlap to it.
Yeah.
So oftentimes you are in my S tier rotation of people to send shit to.
Yeah. The shit tier, as we call it.
I thought that's what you call your urinal.
Daniel, you're the most gamer of all of us. What does S stand for in S tier?
Is it Sigma?
I have no idea, actually.
It's this Japanese word for like ultra premium.
Okay.
It just means like best. I think it's like the literal.
What?
I'm glitched. The literal translation is like best, so best tier.
Okay. I mean,
I just want to point out, you missed my callback to the urinal when you said,
"Oh shit!"
It's like, that's what you call your urinal. I felt that was good enough that it deserved to be called out, even though the moment is past.
Sometimes I'm glitched.
Yeah, I felt pretty good about that joke though. Yeah, my favorite joke that I did today is someone talked about how she woke up and she was so tired she sprayed deodorant in her hair instead of like dry shampoo. And I said, so your hair is strong enough for a man but pH balanced for a woman?
What?
It's absolutely ridiculous, but I mean, I'm super happy with it.
Women's shampoo.
Well, it's the secret tagline from.
Oh, I didn't know that. See, that's a joke that only women could understand.
Or people who watch TV a lot in the 80s.
Yep. That's a good Venn diagram. A lot of like older people in there, older women.
Yeah. Or older men who are basically like older women.
True.
In my case. All the all the gray and the old beard.
But you gotta unforget those things. It's hard to turn on the unforgetter.
Yeah. And then with the ADHD, it's one of those things like we don't forget things, but we won't remember them unless they're triggered.
Mm-hmm.
So somehow that triggered. I saw the deodorant. It reminded me of Secret. This was a tagline from Secret back in my youth.
The best jokes are the ones you have to explain, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Daniel triggers me all the time, though. You said triggers. So, like, Daniel triggers me. And so I remember stuff like cringe memories from high school. And so then I try to, like, put them back away, and then they never go away.
Yeah, you can't put Pandora back in his box.
Yeah, I know. Once you remember something, you can't unremember.
Well, sometimes. It depends how much you want to drink to try and forget.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. But
wait, that's why so many people got a drinking problem.
You have a drinking problem?
Not at all.
There you go. Other people have a problem with your drinking.
Yeah, problem constitutes there's something wrong. There ain't nothing wrong with my drinking.
I didn't raise no quitter.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a funny story from high school. Okay.
So, all right, go ahead.
There was this school board. There was a school board member. They had like the local access, like they would broadcast the schoolroom meetings on local access TV. And a local school board member around our area was gotten into a big argument. She wanted to, I think, whatever it was, she got into an argument with another school board member who was Jewish. And she said on a hot mic, "I'm a good Christian, and when I'm in heaven, I'll look down on all the Jews in hell going snap, crackle, and pop."
Wait, did she get a bonus? Like, that's crazy.
No, I mean it's literally like a volunteer municipal position.
Wait, was she serious though?
Yeah, she was.
Oh my god!
So a bunch of my friends and I, we went to Sam's Club, and we each bought like industrial size things of Rice Krispies. We looked up where she lived, and we snuck out at like 3 a.m. and just poured like $150 worth of like 1997 inflation or deflation Rice Krispies. Like it would be like $500 worth of Rice Krispies now on her lawn.
Wait, that's actually kind of nice though. I would appreciate that if somebody poured like $90 worth of Rice Krispies on my lawn. I'd be like, yeah, thank you, young man.
So you would say that, but then the birds got into it. And when birds eat rice, they explode and die. So she had rice.
Oh my god! This is a morbid story. I thought you were gonna burn Daniel. Did you? This is what I thought. I thought he was gonna burn the voice recording on a disc and like play it and put it on like Napster or something. Like, where did you think the story was going? Did you think they were going to do this?
That took a pretty sharp left turn.
We just wanted to send a message, and this was one of those things.
Send a message.
I mean, it was just like it was a giant FU to a bigot.
I know that's a terrible.
We didn't realize that it was going to kill the birds.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you realized that.
No, she talked about Snap Crackle Pop, which was the Rice Krispies thing, and we just like, okay, well, here you go, bitch. Here's your entire lawn coated in Rice Krispies. Have fun. But instead, it was coated in Rice Krispies and dead birds.
Oh my god! I would have put the recording on Napster, but see, I'm not a menace like you.
It was not my idea, but I'm very proud to have partaken.
I would have uploaded that shit to YouTube and like here because somebody recorded that.
Yeah, it would have been the 90s, so I would have needed a time machine to travel forward and find out what YouTube
somebody
was.
The phone.
And then it would have been great like 15 years later when it showed up.
Do it for your class reunion.
I think we had our 25-year reunion. I've not been to any of my high school reunions.
I was thinking of going to the 20th with Daniel, and Daniel's like, "You're such an L7 weenie, bro." And I was like, "Daniel, what the flip, man?" And he's like, "I don't like those people."
That's basically where I was like, the people I want to talk to from my high school class, I talk to. The people I don't, they're living their lives. I'm living mine. It just doesn't matter. Am I going to? Why do I want to spend? Is it worth me spending time to travel up to Pennsylvania and then spend time with people most of whom don't matter? That's mine.
I have a feeling that if and when I do go to a high school reunion, I'm going to be talking to people, and like at least 90% of them are gonna be like, oh, and so who are you again? Like, what's your name? Like, I feel like
Guy
no one's gonna remember
incognito.
me.
Check the badge.
You should just go to other people's high school reunions. That's what you should do.
I saw this. There's the guy that does this on YouTube, and he's like, he goes to people's high school reunions for them, and he's like the cool guy.
Okay. No,
He's like, yeah, I got cool. Yeah,
dude,
yeah, I'm in a band.
like,
and he's like, I could play the
Alec
guitar.
Baldwin in that episode of 30 Rock when he went to Liz Lemon's reunion.
No, I don't remember that one.
Yeah, it was like her reunion, and she was like, "Oh, I hate all these people I went to high school with. They were all really mean to me and stuff." And it turns out that she was their bully. And she would just kind of mumble things. Thought she was just mumbling things under her breath, but she actually said the mean stuff out loud, and everyone hated her because she was just so awful. And then the Alec Baldwin character played someone else, and he was the cool guy, and like everybody, he basically rose as she just completely got embarrassed. That is a very underrated show, the 30 Rock.
That would actually be a pretty good sequel to Wedding Crashers, is Reunion Crashers.
Reunion Crashers?
Yeah.
I wonder if I had the stones to actually do that and pull it off. I probably wouldn't, at least the first couple times. If I wanted to, I don't know.
Yeah, you would get the stones pretty quick because you would just be like, I'm an actor. I'm a paid actor.
Yeah. But in this case, you're not. You're literally like going to a high school reunion.
So all you need to do is just get a yearbook and find someone in that yearbook that looks kind of like you, and then just be like, "Oh, I'm him."
Okay, I could go to John Cryer's high school reunion. It's John Cryer.
No, we think Jerry Seinfeld.
Jerry Seinfeld. That was a poll that I had for a little bit. It was John Cryer, Jerry Seinfeld, or Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, I picked Jerry's. I remember my answer. I said 50% Jerry Seinfeld, 50% Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah. I mean, the John Cryer thing is generally because of the hairline. But every time I'm in Vegas, people are like, "Oh, look, you look like John Cryer." It's like, oh, okay.
You look like anybody in my vision right now because I can't see shit, Tyrone.
Yeah. So obviously, winter. Is Texas getting hit with that storm, Max? Are you prepared for winter, like real winter?
We're on the tail end of it, and then it's going to be like a real winter. It gets pretty bad in like February.
Okay.
So that's what I need some advice from you. I got 4 dates this weekend because I was stocking them up during the little winter storm.
Okay.
You know, and so I don't know, how do I handle 4 dates? I don't got that kind of riz.
Is it the riz or the cash?
The cash or the riz? I got the cash, yeah. This show makes a lot of money.
Is it your social battery? Is it your social battery?
Yeah. It's hard to do that much IRL, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got it. And then you have to feel like you're, what is it, the Chris Rock joke? When you first meet someone, you don't meet them, you meet the representative.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
And then all the condoms, man, they get very expensive.
Yeah, but that's just what you use before you leave.
All right, Daniel, what would you say? What should I do? Should I be myself?
I think you should ask him if you can just have all dates at once. Just have one mega date.
Wait, all 4 girls at the same time? That's genius.
Yeah, mega date.
Wait, bro, that is actually good because girls love the Bachelor or Bachelorette, one of the two.
Yeah. And
what are you going to give instead of a rose? Like, what are you going to give out?
The chit emoji.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, is that it? Okay, you have the chit emoji.
Yeah, we're giving this away.
And then if you get sent home, you get a urinal emoji.
Yeah.
Yeah. Max? I haven't been on a date in 16 years.
Like being married is like constantly dating, bro.
What is your go-to first date, second date move when it comes? I mean, before you get the restraining order.
That happens at the second date.
Okay, gotcha. But are you a coffee guy? Or do you do?
Yeah,
drinks?
we're doing coffee on Saturday, and then dinner on Friday, and then dinner on Saturday, and then dinner on Sunday. That's a lot of dinner. I can't eat that much.
Yeah, that's a lot of Arby's, man.
No, McDonald's.
McDonald's, okay.
Where would you take a first/second date? McDonald's is pretty good. I asked Zach Rukin, and he goes, "No, don't take her to Chili's." I said, "I'm taking her to Chili's, bro."
I will say that Chili's back in the day when I got out of college was working, their happy hour was awesome.
Because Daniel took me to Chili's last time he was in Texas. It was dope.
Okay.
No, I thought we went to Mountain Mike's.
No, we definitely went to Chili's.
Oh yeah, we did go to Chili's because I got that '80s drink.
Yeah,
I remember that now.
We got the goofy drink.
Back in the early 2000s when I first started working, the Chili's happy hour in Rockville, Maryland, they would bring out trays of free wings.
Wait, what? Bro, that's a perfect date spot then. What are you talking about?
It was like $5 $5 like big boy drafts of like domestic beer and free wings.
Yeah, I would take that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I was just curious, like what your first date move was. So my wife tried to.
It's not actually Chili's, by the way, but like it's not like a super fancy place.
It's Applebee's. It's Applebee's.
It's Applebee's. Eating good in the neighborhood.
Outhouse steak back.
Your wife though, at what restaurant?
My wife, when she was playing we were pre-apps, but like playing the online dating game, she would wake up around 10 a.m. on Sunday after being out on Saturday, and she would log in to JDate, and she would wait for a guy to DM her, which happened often enough, and then she would say, "Do you want to be spontaneous?" And the guy would always say yes. She was like, "Do you want to meet for brunch?" And then she would have a brunch date, and she loved the brunch date because if it went well, you could continue to do stuff. And if you didn't, she had an automatic out to go to a second brunch with her friends.
Oh my God, that's what I do. Yeah, I log in to Farmers
brunch
Only.
Date is good because good brunch is fun.
Yeah,
and then you have the option to extend. So that would be my overall recommendation for.
Who doesn't love breakfast?
Yeah,
for real. Breakfast is even better than dinner, though. Like I agree, brunch dates are better than dinner dates. For real, in my opinion, dinner dates are like very mid.
Especially if it's a good brunch. The only thing you're going to do is you're typically not going to get the best cooks because those cooks work Saturday night late, and oftentimes afterwards the staff decompresses by drinking. So you either have a really hungover, very tired set of chefs, or you have the B team. That's the only downside of brunch.
Oh man,
it's
maybe
hard.
I should just make it. But like the first one,
it is hard. Yeah.
What?
Daniel said it's hard to mess up breakfast.
Yeah, it's hard to mess up breakfast, and then you get mimosas because it makes the drink easy to choose.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm a Bloody Mary guy, but that's
one of the two.
I on mimosas, I just like Bloody Mary.
But my first date, the one on Friday, she doesn't drink at all. She's Muslim, so
okay.
She's like, she's like, you can't eat pork either. She's like, I can't eat pork, you can't eat pork. I was like, okay, Jesus.
Yeah, on our first date, I keep kosher style, so I don't eat milk and meat together. I mentioned it to my now wife on our first date, and she immediately ordered a bacon cheeseburger. Because she was a test. Because for her, she was like, I don't want anybody to tell me what I can and can't eat.
That's good. That's a boss move right there.
Yeah. It's a boss.
It was also
boss lady settled big time.
She was also sending a signal that you were not getting lucky on your first date.
I was not.
Lucky for me is when the girl pays the bill. That's lucky.
Yeah. So here's one thing I used to do is oftentimes it's a date extender and it's kind of cute. I would pay for dinner and the girl would say, "Oh, thank you for dinner." I'd be like, "Oh yeah, thanks for the ice cream." I mean, it seems fair. Like,
or Ustream, whichever one, baby girl.
I mean, well, dinner is dinner and drinks and things like that is going to run $80 to $100 in those dollars times. It seems fair for buy me a scoop of ice cream, and then it's just another excuse to go and do something, and then it's cheeky.
Ice cream
Yeah, I do
is a
that.
good closer for a dinner
Yeah.
date. I agree. Great
Yeah,
closer.
and she would want to. If you get really lucky, she has ice cream in her place.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I know, because I get slapped every time I'm like, yo, ice cream? Boom. And then like I'm like, damn girl, you didn't know I'm into that? Come on.
And then that ice cream makes you thirsty, and then you have coffee, and then go from
Coffee.
there. Yeah.
Coffee before bed? That's
Late night
crazy.
coffee.
I could never
Oh,
date such a
you
heathen.
don't take caffeine naps, Max?
I actually do sometimes. Like if I just take my ADD meds, I can take a nap almost.
Yeah.
Not quite. I haven't napped in years.
Oh man. I love naps. But yeah, the way caffeine impacts people with ADHD, or many people with ADHD, is it actually will.
It's the opposite for me.
Yeah, it's the opposite effect. Like I could drink a Celsius and then go take a nap and be cool.
Yeah. It's a downer. Caffeine's a downer for me.
I think it does both for me. Like it gives me the rush, but I also am supplementing it with my own ADHD meds.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what it'll do because I'm not off meds. It's not.
I'm off my meds. Make a show about me. Ah.
Ugh. Yeah, so four dates, three dinners, and one breakfast. Is that it?
Hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the answer, should you be yourself? I would say, yeah, be authentic. That's how you got where you are, and maybe if you're authentic, the person who's meant for you would open up and be more authentic.
That's right.
Yeah.
Be weird and let her weird be weird.
Someone shitting in your urinal, I would say no.
If she shits in my urinal, I'm gonna put a ring on it, like for real. Because there's only one man on this planet who's ever dared do that.
So you're gonna put a ring on Den?
I already did.
Okay.
This is our announcement. We are Daniel and I are getting married.
We said we were gonna post it on Chit, Max.
On what?
We said we were gonna post it on Chit.
No, we're posting it on Grindr.
I thought it was going to be your scheduled 10:15 p.m. Central post for today.
Yeah. Wait. Is my 10:15 Central post?
I don't know.
Oh God, I'm worried about it. It's gonna flop.
I mean, you'll make up for it with your 10:30 p.m. post.
I know. That's gonna be my last one of the night, promoting the show, and like I'm just gonna stop after that, let the algo do its thing, and hopefully it gets a little bit of love towards the show.
Yeah. So here's a question: when you wake up in the morning, how many LinkedIn notifications are in your little bubble?
Oh my God! On an average day, 100.
Wow.
At least 100.
And that's like connection requests, newsletter requests, messages, and like likes and stuff like that.
Mostly likes. Messages are in a different tab, so I can see those. But like the messages, like on an average morning, is probably like at least 20, and then like notifications at least 100.
Wow.
Because I try to sleep. At least I have downtime of at least 8 hours, but like usually like 10, maybe even more. So like of no phone. And so like that's like 10 hours of this stuff just adding up.
And it's all the posts. Like there's the post lag, there's the magic hour, the first hour where you get a bunch of interaction, and then there's the carryover where they kind of like pop it around here and there.
Yeah, they kind of ping pong it. Like a post, if it's not doing good in the first 45 minutes, if it's not doing at least something, then it's going to do nothing. So you can know within 45 minutes whether to take down a post and replace it, or whether to just like I do. I don't care. But you check in the first 45 minutes, and to me, it's got to at least have double digits in the first 45 minutes for it to ever like want to like lift off. That includes comments and likes.
Okay.
So like if it was 50 likes and 50 comments, or like 5 likes and 5 comments, I mean, then that'd be a good for the first like 45 minutes. It could launch. And then it launches, like you said, it ping pongs in the next few hours. but it has to have that seed number of likes and interactions. If it doesn't have the seed in the beginning, it's just going to be a dead post.
Yeah. I mean, I try to do once a day. I actually posted my first post since Monday. I posted right before coming on, just noting that I was stoked to be on the show.
Yeah, did it get some likes?
I think 2 or 3.
Yeah, we gotta.
But
those are hard.
I think I'm being punished because of the prior 2 days.
Yeah, and then after the initial numbers come in, on the post, it can get crazy in the next 8 hours. But then if it doesn't go crazy in the next 8 hours, then it's gonna be, and it's in another purgatory. So there's stages of purgatory that a post can be in. And yours was in the pretty quick to purgatory.
Yeah, I got five likes and 2 comments, including mine.
I almost never post about this show, just get hardly any traction. They never go viral. It's LinkedIn punishes you if you want to go outside of the app.
Outside.
That's why people try to game it by putting the link in the comments, but that doesn't really matter.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, for me, I think my favorite post that I ever wrote was basically I woke up in July and decided I wanted to, I was going to write the content I wish I saw on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
I'm really happy I did.
That's good.
Basically what I'm sometimes I post stuff for me. Sometimes I post stuff because I want to give to other people. And sometimes I'm like, you know what? My kids are fucking hilarious. I'm going to share this with the world.
Nah, you're raising 2 comedians to be, or comedians already.
Yeah, definitely one.
The
younger one for sure. She just has such great timing.
Yeah, that guy Zach Rukin, he's kind of a mentor to me. It's his daughter has such good comedic timing.
Yeah, my youngest has exceptional comedic timing.
Yeah.
The whole fish thing, I was like, oh, your fish is getting fat and happy, and she said, you don't call him fat, call him a thick scale boy.
Thick scale boy.
But it was just so perfectly done. And she has them all the time, and then sometimes she'll say something and Sarah and I will laugh, and she'll just say, "What? I'm hilarious."
I'm hilarious. Yeah, my niece will do that too. What? I'm funny. And I'm like, you are though. You're genuinely funny.
Is she 3 or 4?
No, she's 8. Well, the 5-year-old though, I love both of them equally, of course, but I'm training the 8-year-old to be my little prodigy.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's you love your kids equally and differently.
Yeah.
It's kind of the way it is. You love your nieces equally and differently, or niece, nephew.
2 nieces, yeah.
So Noah, my younger girl, is 7, almost getting close to 8. So same age range.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she's now planning her birthday party for April and saying that we're going on a shopping spree to Sephora, and I'm just like, no, you're not.
Wait, the 7-year-old?
She's telling all our friends that my birthday party's a shopping spree at Sephora.
That's dope. Wait, I would go to that birthday
that's
party.
Super generous, and I'm like, I'm not paying for it.
Yeah, who's paying for that?
Not me.
Daniel, would you go on a shopping spree to Sephora?
Heck no. Yeah, I knew you one thing. No. I'd buy one thing.
Daniel had the option today, Elliot. Explain this one to me. He had the option of a PS5, sword, a horse, or a brand new Corvette.
And a suit of armor as well.
Or a suit of armor.
Suit of armor.
And Daniel,
explain to me how this choice came about and who is offering this choice.
Wait, don't worry about that.
Okay.
I'm offering the choice.
Oh, you're offering the choice.
Okay. He picks horse.
You know what would go well with where a good place to store a horse would be?
Where?
A house.
A house. Yeah, but you could get a $80,000 car for a down payment on a house. I thought you were fiscally responsible, Daniel.
It's not always about the money.
It's about sending a message.
About sending a message.
So, if you would have sent a message, wouldn't you want a sword?
That sends the wrong message. At least not the message I want to put out.
How about a pen? The pen is mightier than the sword.
Sell this pen, Daniel.
Exactly.
I stole a pen from the last place. Sorry about that, guys. The last place I went to eat dinner at, this pizza place, they had a really nice pen. And one of the girls that I'm talking to was like, "Why would you steal a pen? You're a kleptomaniac." And I'm like, "That's not the point. The point is I got a great pen in my possession.
Yeah.
That could be yours if you come over for a low price."
It's a Sharpie pen. It was a gift from my friend Adriana.
Oh, nice.
And I've been using it, and I will probably never use a different pen.
You'll not use it? Oh, yeah. The Sharpie pen is so good. That's what I was talking to my little pen connoisseur girl. So what?
It's a S gel.
S gel.
S-gel.
It must be Chinese products.
Maybe, but it's golden like me, and I absolutely love it. So I'm gonna buy. I don't even know how much ink is left in it, but I'm gonna buy another one just to be safe.
Isn't it transparent, transparent?
No, it's like metallic.
Oh, see, that's how good my eyesight is. I literally can't even.
Yeah, I mean, I also have like a ring light coming here and shining off my head. You know, it's like how you get sunburned when you're skiing or on the water, where it comes down from above and then up from below.
So because I go outside a lot.
Glare is everywhere.
Glare's everywhere. No, my most famous glare story would be I was suntanning outside my mom's house in her backyard, and the pool guy goes, "Blinded by the light." I was like, okay, just because I emit a glare. That is rude, sir. Good sir. I'm taking you off my parents' payroll.
You got roasted by the pool boy?
Yeah, the pool guy. And he's not even a boy. I'm like, bro, you're like 50. Shut up. You're cleaning pools. You should be owning this business, not doing this business.
Nice.
No, I didn't say any of that because I was a punene.
I mean, also, he's a pool guy. I mean, honest work, but
no, I think everybody should roast now. No, I love that story. What are you talking about? If you roast, that's a love language. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I do roast, as you know. I've gotten in your comments and hit you pretty hard here and there.
Because I've watched a lot of videos about sea lions.
No, yes.
Where the woman falls in love with the pool boy. And then
that's my favorite one. Yeah, her love language is.
Daniel thinks we're ridiculous and should wrap this up. That's literally what his face says.
No, I want to watch these videos now.
His face said that an hour and 15 minutes ago. Yeah, sea lion videos are where it's at, man.
We'll send you some. We'll how shall we say, gleam up your algo?
That'd be good because my algorithm's gotten really depressing lately.
Oh,
mainly because of the news, but yeah.
Yeah, this will brighten it right up.
There's abuse cycle.
Yeah.
There's an abuse cycle of sea lion videos. And originally you love them and then you start to hate them, but then you start to actually love them again, but in a like direct way, not a like love, like sexy way. You know what I mean?
No.
Because sea lion videos about the pool boy.
With the poopy urinal.
Okay, there we go. We wrapped everything up and that only took 90 minutes. Good job. Wait, is my...
Yeah, hour 18 so far.
Okay, we're good. Let's just do like 3 more minutes of this. Shall we say, chit?
Okay. Well, I if we're gonna do that, we'll do a book like we do book recommendations.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want me to go first, or
you go first, and Daniel go second? And let me just look in my sea lion history and find my answer.
Something like Jacques Cousteau. So, best book I read in 2025 was God of the Woods by Liz Moore. Fantastic book. But the book I would recommend to your listeners for a real interesting mystery is Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware. It's essentially it's told as a handwritten note from a British woman who's in jail for murdering one of the children she was babysitting for. She's writing to her solicitor or her lawyer the history of what happened. And there's some really crazy twists at the end in terms of what exactly happened. Is she innocent? Is she not? The whole book is told from her perspective as she actually tells the story of what happened to her lawyer, like written.
That bitch sound guilty, in my opinion.
Joel, she was in jail for murder, so.
Yep, and everybody who's ever been put in jail was guilty.
Everyone.
Flawless system. Just like those seals.
Yeah,
all right, Daniel. What's your book recommendation?
Okay, so I mostly read fiction, unfortunately. So my suggestion is going to be fiction, specifically sci-fi. I mean, there's a lot I could recommend as far as sci-fi, but the one that's coming to mind is one of my favorites. It's called Book of the New Sun by Gene Wolfe. It's a little bit of a difficult read. It's not exactly, it doesn't flow super great, but the story is awesome. It's kind of one of those like an epic tale, sort of like Lord of the Rings or something like that. So, but
Book of the New Sun, you said?
Yes.
Earth, URTH.
Yes, it's part of the Dying Earth series as a whole.
Okay.
The Book of the New Sun is actually, it's got like 4 volumes to make it kind of, but they're short. Each of the volumes are short, so you could put them together and it'd just be one book.
Yeah, so it's like Shadow and Claw.
Yes, Shadow and Claw is the first one.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Looks like my library only has one of them. But I can figure it out. Have you read Red Rising, Daniel?
I actually just finished Red Rising a couple months ago. That is also a very great book.
Okay, so what I will say is I've read 5 of them.
Okay.
I'm waiting on the 6th.
Yes.
It was. I will say something that might sound controversial to you, that the Red Rising is the worst book of the 5 that I've read so far by far.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
And all that is just backstory. It doesn't even get good until about 2/3 through the second one.
Yes, I agree.
And then the cliffhangers that it left me on the 5th one.
Yeah, I'll die on the hill to say that Severo is one of the best bros like I think I've ever read about. Severo's a character.
All the twists of that, like the fact that his dad was the mentor,
right?
Stuff. But those twists are nothing compared to the twists that are coming.
Oh man!
Because just remember the jackal's alive.
Yep.
Here's the big twist. Yeah. My book recommendation is Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. It is about a Jewish guy who is a psychiatrist, and he's stuck at a concentration camp, and he's like, shit, this sucks. But then he discovers that what keeps people alive in the concentration camp, a lot of times, not all the time, but a lot of times, what keeps them alive is hope. And if they lose hope, they lose everything. They die. Like, that's just what he recognizes. He picks up this pattern. And so throughout the book, he's like, look, this is like the most dire of circumstances. This is terrible. And we're in this really bad situation. But what we have to have is hope. And I think that a callback to a lot of what we talked about, how this is not a news show. What you got to have is hope.
Yeah.
Nice.
To kind of bookend it, the idea of like, it's up to you. Like you have agency and you have control of what is going to be. And you are also able to influence others around you through your actions by doing the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
Brad Ton, one of the other creators who I've become close with in the last 7-8 months, he talks about doing the next right thing. The next right thing is what's good for your community and thinking about other people and doing what's good for other people, even if it doesn't directly impact you. That usually isn't the wrong thing to do. So that would be my parting message, maybe.
Yeah. All right, Daniel, what's your parting message? Jeez, I'm tired of this, like all these like feel good parting messages. Tell me something doom and gloom, bro. Let's see.
The doom and gloom is that we're still only in January of 2026.
Oh my God.
So yeah.
I know you got a meme posted for that, Daniel. That like you've posted this meme before, Daniel, I think, where it shows like how fast time goes. And like January is like this. And then February, March, April, May, it's like very fast.
Yep.
And then December is like a little longish.
Yep. It's accurate.
All right. I'm gonna do my parting. Go ahead.
So that's January's almost over, so that's
good. Yeah. You're wearing the correct number for what day it is.
No, I'm absolutely not.
Dang it. See, look, this is the Texas storm. It caught me. Caught me. All right. Yeah. My parting message is going to be, who loves orange soda? Kale loves orange soda. I do. Who?
All right.
All right, Elliot, what's your parting message?
Authenticity matters. Stay weird.
Yeah, we'll try.
Stay
All right,
weird.
we'll do a quick post-game show and love you guys. Bye.
Bye.